Somebody here has gone through a powerful spiritual awakening, and you're about to have a lot of options. With the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I feel as though there has been a major, or you're in the process of going through a major heart opening. And I almost wanted to say the Queen of Swords when I pulled out this card. So there could be some Queen of Swords energy as well. This could have to do with the throat chakra, opening up, clearing, healing the throat chakra, speaking your truth, becoming more decisive. I'm actually hearing becoming more cutthroat for some, but this is in a positive sense. This is for somebody who spent a lot of time being too wishy-washy. And I feel as though the full moon in Aries that's occurring on the 6th of October is going to be a major turning point for whoever I'm speaking to, surrounding that particular energy as well. Whoever it is that I'm speaking to here has been extremely hurt or disappointed in the past. This is a very heavy energy here, and I feel like this is an energy that you still find yourself getting stuck in sometimes. I feel like you've done a lot of healing around this energy, but Spirit really wants you to know and understand that all of the work that you've done has not been in vain, meaning like it is actually working. And the reason this message needs to be delivered is because I feel as though whoever I'm speaking to, you get into these cycles still quite a bit. And I apologize, my nose starts to itch when I channel sometimes. So if this bothers you, this reading is not for you, okay? That means we're really onto something here, okay, when I start itching my nose. So let me gather my thoughts for a second. We were talking about this energy of going into these depressive cycles, getting stuck in these cycles of anxiety, these cycles of doubting yourself, these stress energies. And Spirit is saying, just because you are still going through periods of this doesn't mean that the healing work that you're doing is not working. All right. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you have a tendency to really, I have so many Virgo words coming through right now. Micromanage, overanalyze. We did get the Hermit, the Virgo card, as the first card out here. But none of those are the word that I want to use. You judge yourself really harshly. We'll put it that way. And so Spirit's saying, don't judge yourself so harshly. Don't get frustrated. I mean, and once again, this is, I almost don't want to say it like, don't do this, don't do that, because it's like preaching, you know what I mean? Or telling you what to do. You can do whatever you want, but Spirit's saying it's not necessary for you to judge yourself so harshly. This is part of that heart chakra opening energy that we had here. Learning to love yourself unconditionally, learning to accept that sometimes you're a little bit neurotic, and that's okay. Learning to accept that you're going to have these cycles. Our physical bodies, our energetic bodies, our emotional bodies are going through massive upgrades and massive changes right now. There's so much energy that's constantly being shaken loose that needs to be released here. You are the collective that I channel for, are what I like to call alchemical empaths. That means that you're also processing and clearing emotions and energies for the entire collective. Everybody does this, but we, alchemical empaths, we really get that piled on top of us because we are such powerful natural alchemists. And the collective needs that right now. Okay, so just don't think that because you are getting stuck in a rut for a few days, it's not working. It's just, you're still a human. Your brain's biology, Spirit saying, is shifting. Some of this is just natural because of the ascension process. Some of this has to do with maybe work that you've been doing to recondition your neural pathways. This is belief work. This is whatever, even somatic work, right? Releasing those emotions and energies from the physical body. Whatever it is that you're doing, it is causing this, there's like this neurochemical storm that goes on sometimes, is the way that Spirit's like showing it to me. As we're all shifting through these different processes, as all of these light body activations are coming through, these DNA activations. So simply allow it and just remember, like, you're not doing anything wrong. Now with the Nine of Wands here, coming out with the Nine of Swords, this is 9-9. Remember, it is a 9 year this year. The 9-year is the year of endings and beginnings. It is also the year of mastery. We had the 999 portal on September 9th. That was a huge gateway of energy in between the two eclipses in that massive eclipse portal. This is the first full moon that we're going to have outside of the eclipse portal now. All right, so this full moon in Aries is a big deal in that regard, because it's really an energy, especially in October, which is a 10 month. 10 is the 1 and the 0. The 1 representing the individual, the individual leadership, the 0 representing spirit. This is where we co-create consciously with spirit, where we come together, we step into our sovereignty, we step into our authority, and we decide what the course of our life is going to be, what this creation is going to look like. So there's a lot of big, powerful energy here. I feel like there were a lot of changes for whoever I'm channeling for in the month of September. Maybe some of those really threw you off center. Maybe there were some things that ended that you really didn't expect, that you're still reeling from. Maybe you're still in this kind of nebulous zone or energy here. Maybe you still feel like you're swimming in the void. Maybe you feel like you're still waiting for things to come through and manifest or materialize that began to materialize, but still haven't come into concrete reality. And some of you might be playing it safe right now. You might be kind of in this energy of guarding what's yours, of guarding your heart, guarding your creations, is almost what Spirit wanted to say here. Some of you all too, I feel as though there is somebody in your life who's maybe in a really dark place right now, who maybe you're just starting to notice has always been this kind of negative energy, who is judging you or putting you down, or just saying or doing things that are, I don't want to say causing you to not believe in yourself, because that's a choice, right? To listen to these people. But I feel like this person has some sway over you for whatever reason. And they're really becoming detrimental to your continued growth and forward progress. So Spirit wants me to throw that out there as a caveat as well. Some of you guys, I feel like you're dealing with some kind of heartbreak here. Somebody who maybe they cheated on you. We got the 3 of Cups in reverse here. Maybe they're suffering from an addiction. Maybe they're suffering from an entity attachment. Maybe all of the above. Somebody really close to you that you love very deeply. For some of you guys, this is somebody that you consider to be like your counterpart or your twin flame. And they're going through a lot right now, whether you are in contact or not. And it's just really, you can feel it and it's stressing you out. And you're feeling like, I need to do something about this, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help this person. Trying to help them is hurting me for some of you guys, is kind of the energy here. And so Spirit is just saying that you have to trust. Trust that this person is going through their own journey. And that journey, I almost wanted to say it's none of your business. And I don't mean that in like a cruel way. I just mean like there's nothing you can do. If you've been enabling this person, it's actually time to stop doing that. If you've been coddling them, if you've been letting them drag you down into their chaos, they need to hit rock bottom, whatever that means for them. We used to have a saying in 12-step, rock bottom is when you stop digging. Okay, they are the only ones that can choose when they stop digging. But if you keep hanging on to them, they're going to be digging a grave for both of you. I know that sounds extreme, but for somebody here, you really need to hear that. Spirit's saying it is in your best interest at this time to let this person go about their journey, to cleanse your own energy, clear your own energy, get centered in your own heart, and move forward on your path. Knowing and trusting that every soul has their own path that they designed for themselves. Even if they get lost, they always find their way home. But if you both get lost together, then who's going to be there to guide you home, right? Your job right now is to stay solid, to stay true in yourself, to stay centered in your light, in your frequency, so that you can be that beacon for them if they decide that they're ready to stop playing around in the darkness. Right now, they're stumbling around in the darkness. That's their choice. It's time for you to make a choice. And Spirit is really saying this, and this full moon again coming up is going to be a big opportunity for this, a big opportunity for you to choose yourself. If that made you feel really uncomfortable when I said that, then that's an indication that that is truly important